Hey guys, and welcome to episode 17 of the Entirely X Gaming Podcast. I'm the host who finally hit 400,000 Gamerscore. Yay!
Took you long enough.
Thanks, Ben. Name is Mike Spindler. Gamer tag is XIMIK392IX. And with me, the guy who coughed already, but he's not going to have any free time with all the games he keeps buying, Ben Frampton.
Hey guys, my gamer tag's in the room, and we'll talk more about the games I'm buying later.
And the guy who has a lot of free time to pass Ben, Tyler Spindler.
I'm coming for you, Benny.
What's
up, guys? Gamer tags XI, Tidal Wave, IX.
All right, so for this week, we got a little something extra, and it's something I've been struggling with over the past couple weeks. Trying to perfectly land on that 400,000 gamer score it's a great goal, it's a cool milestone to land on, but it definitely affected how I play games and what games I was playing and which ones I wouldn't allow myself to play because I didn't want the score to be off. Fear of overscoring or bit being off under, and then I have to come up with some other way to hit it exactly. So it sort of became like a mental block for me of playing games just to play them. So, a couple questions. Have you guys ever experienced this? How have you dealt with it? And are there any specific games or style of games that have helped push you past it? Or am I just absolutely insane trying to land on a specific stupid number?
I don't know. That's actually a good question. It's kind of hard to say because I know I definitely have had these, I guess, blocks when it comes to gaming. I know if you go through some of my pictures that I have, like I'll have screenshots of me hitting, what did I just hit recently? 150,000, I think. Whatever. I had to stop and think about, I want to hit this perfectly just because my OCD kicks in.
Yep.
It was 150. I think that's when I last did it. Sorry. But yeah, no, my OCD will kick in whenever I'm near that nice milestone.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a pretty common thing, actually, with gamers wanting to do that. Just take a look at Stallion. He did it.
Yeah.
When he got to 1 million, he had it planned out perfectly what game he was going to do for that.
And broke it down to a specific achievement.
Yeah. So,
but here's the difference, and maybe he does suffer from it. You never know. He still goes on and is now almost at, I think he's at 1.75 million.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it clearly didn't stop him. Right?
No, it didn't, and I feel like he still hits those blocks because every so often you'll notice he'll hit a nice number, like a nice rounded off number, like 1.3 million or whatever. I don't know if he's up that high yet, but
I just said what he was at.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Good job. Hopefully the audience is listening.
Yeah, hopefully. So I feel like there are those blocks, it might actually just be it's not even something that's conscious, I guess it's self-conscious, or not self-conscious, what's the fucking word I'm thinking of?
Subconscious?
Yeah, it's subconscious, hey, I'm getting close to that number, I want to hit that number exactly just because it looks nice.
Right.
So this is the same thing that comes about when I won't turn my TV onto anything but even numbers for volume.
Uh-huh.
I'm the same way with my stereo.
Yeah, it's kind of like the thing where I know it's weird having odd numbered achievements, like when your thing says 15 or 150,002.
Yeah, that's not okay.
It's not okay. That's because it's not.
Genuinely, normal. Tyler, if Mike gets close to 500,000, you're gonna have to go on his account and just get a 3G achievement on some horrible game. Yeah, just something terrible.
I feel like since it's not normal to have, odd number, I say odd numbered achievements, but you know,
Not fives or zeros.
yeah, not fives or zeros. I feel like since it's not normal to have those, that in any gamer's mind, it's like, hey, let's let's try to not have that. Let's have it either a 0 or a 5 or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So I think
Well,
it's just
and moving away from the gamer score aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
just playing games in general. Like, have you ever run into a block where we have, hundreds of games to play
Mm-hmm.
at our disposal at all times, but have you ever sat yourself down in front of your Xbox to play a solid session and not been able to play it?
I have several times.
you go ahead, Ben, then, because I
'Cause
gotta think about that.
I'll let you think while I go through
Yeah.
what could quite easily have been an enumerated list of games where I've just been sat there thinking, I know that I've started this, the completionist in me is telling me I should finish this, but I do not want to. I do not want to play that game. I've been sat there, and it's not necessarily been because it's been a bad game. It could be one of several
Right.
things. So, for example, Fallout 3. I'd played through twice already. The way I play through RPG games like that, I do everything I can think of. I clear every side quest, I do all the extra little bits, and then I finish it on my first playthrough. To then have to go back in and play through it all again after a second playthrough, and then a third one to get all these achievements. I had no love for that game left by the end of it. And that game was fun for the first few,
Right.
times you do it. But at that point, when I was just having to push through to get that finished, that was not fun. Also, it made me play evil, and I don't play evil. I always play good characters.
Always good.
Without fail. So that was, and then you've got other situations which have come up where... So, for example, I've got a great example of it right now. I finished the storyline on Just Cause 3.
Right.
I've done the DLC on Just Cause 3. I'm now at the point where all I need in that game is to go around and get all the collectibles, and then do all the crazy challenges crap.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can bring myself to do it. Like, it's going to take so long and be so little reward.
Yeah.
And even if I went around and got all those collectibles, I'd then have to do all those challenges, and it's all like, finish this in a certain time. Oh look, you fell off this hill and apparently landed wrong, flipped your ATV. Go do it again.
Well, see, there's your mistake. You're not using the grappling hook to get around.
Boom.
Yeah, but the challenge, you have to use an ATV. What am I supposed to do?
All right. Fair play.
Yeah,
Use the grappling hook.
that game might, the grappling hook's boss, but that might not get done. And that's the thing, though. If I was stubborn like I used to be in the past, where I was like, right, I'm not doing anything until this game is finished, I'm going to play this game, it would get to the point where I'd have spent another week or two, maybe 3, playing that game, and you would have seen my game time drop off. You would have seen it drop off to the point where I would not have been able to work up the gusto.
So in essence, you're saying that you've now been able to see that block coming and just stop it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go spend the extra 20 hours on the game, you'll just stop it altogether and move.
I track it based on my game time. So if I find myself... It's quite interesting, actually. Netflix is my perfect measure for this. So if I find myself on Netflix like 75% of the time or more that I'm at home, if I've smashed through a couple of series of something, I know that I'm not enjoying whatever I'm playing.
Ah, that's a good measure.
Yeah. Cause
I like that.
Because what I'm doing is like, at the moment I'm re-watching a series of something that I'm watching. Like, it's not that interesting to me what I'm watching on these shows. It's just that I can't bring myself to play some games. I mean, it's not true of
Yeah.
all games. I mean, I'm enjoying a lot of things that I'm playing right now, and sometimes you are just too tired to play something that you have to concentrate on. But
Yeah. Hmm.
that's how it works for me. I can see a trend emerge when I start not
Mhm.
enjoying a game.
That's good. That's a good way to deal with that. Instead of getting to that wall where you're just done with gaming, and then your backlog builds up while you're not playing those things.
Yeah.
Just getting ahead, setting it aside, and going back to later is a perfectly good thing to do instead of getting to that wall.
I've also got this other thing as well where I try to maintain interest in games by cycling them. So at the moment, my
Right.
cycle is Need for Speed, The Sims 4, and Monster Hunter World.
Well, what is this? What we've been playing?
No, this is. I haven't been playing Monster Hunter World this week, so meh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I bet you wish I had.
Yeah, I did actually.
But yeah, but you see what I mean? Like I cycle it around so that when I don't want to drive my car around anymore, I can go and kill a monster. When I don't want to kill a monster
Right.
anymore, I can go torture my Sims. You know, one of the.
Yeah. See, my problem is my stack of rotating games is so massive that
Mhm.
I have to trim that down
Yeah.
somehow.
You got to make it like 3 games. You got to pick 3.
I have 15 of them in front of me.
Yeah.
That's
Pick
pretty
3 that
bad.
you care about and then cycle them.
Yeah.
So,
Is,
like, for example, the no, I'll save that for later. Remind me of my point later when we come to what we've been playing, because I was about to spoil a surprise.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, so I think a cycle of games helps me a lot. I think it would
Mhm.
probably help you a lot, Mike, if you weren't just running some huge 300,000 game cycle of whatever's out now is now what I play.
Yeah. I got to break it, and it's hard. Now, Tyler, have you thought upon?
Um, I did. And I don't know if this makes sense.
Nope, definitely not.
It probably won't. And it's not gonna count for all games. But the games. Well, I'm. I don't want to say I'm almost hitting one with Fallout 4 right now.
Yeah.
Um, but I am. I'm kind of slowing down at some points.
You are doing all
Right.
those side missions still, aren't you?
No, I'm not actually.
Have you given up on the little pop up?
Oh yeah, I stopped really kind of caring about some of them. But
Yeah.
the biggest
So
thing that's kind of a block for me now is I want a good ending. Like I
have you
know
looked at that achievement thing?
I've looked through the achievements and
Oh,
like I'll
it's
do this for
horrendous.
it is, and I'll do this for like a lot of the all of the games that you can have different endings for. Like I mean, the one that immediately pops in my head is Fable. How
Yeah.
you could
Right.
always
Yeah.
usually have a good ending or a bad ending, and that was it. So
I just
that's
shuddered while thinking of the Fable 3 gold achievement. You know where you got to like.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So like I think that's one of my biggest things. Like I always immediately I'm just like okay I want my first playthrough. This is my first playthrough of Fallout 4. Like that's the best example I have. My first playthrough for any game, I need to have the good ending.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's so many different choices in it that like I don't know which one's the good ending and which one's not.
Yeah, this is the best part about Fallout 4.
So
Wait, you think you're doing what's right. You think you're
yeah, I
doing what's
know.
right, and then
So
later it's just gonna throw some horrible curveball at you.
yeah, so that's my biggest block is like the first playthrough. I always want it to be a good thing. Like I want it to be like, oh hey, I feel good about myself. Then I can go back through and just start being a dick to everybody. Or like I have started look. I'll save that for when we get to talking. But yeah, no, the biggest thing is I want the good ending first, and then I'll go through do a bad ending. and then I'll go through do the medium, like the in between, or start doing this, start doing that. Like those are like the kind of blocks that I run into.
So they're not really blocks so much as they just slow you down.
They just slow me down, like, because I have to think, like, because right now, like, there's one character who I'm trying to bang in this. And I don't want to piss her
And
off.
herein is the reason that all female gamers hate male gamers. I mean,
So like I just don't want to like make her mad and be like, okay, well now everything's ruined.
let me guess,
So-
the redhead, yeah?
No.
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 So
He's like, nah.
So it's Piper then, because she's the only other
Nope.
female in the entire wasteland.
Nope. There's one more that you can do.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't
We'll
care
save
enough
it for-
about the Fallout 4
We'll
booty.
save it. I'll tell you later. So,
Cool.
but those are like I guess my biggest blocks for it's, little speed bumps, I guess, more or less is what that is.
Yeah.
For me. So, but
Huh.
yeah. What about Mike? What do you got?
So,
Any thought?
yeah, no, I've thought long and hard about this because I could have hit 400,000, like gone past 400,000 a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, I could have easily blown past it,
could
and
have.
just that's that. But I want to make a milestone out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a big thing going to that next digit.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing that I notice is we'll call it completion fatigue, where I'm doing all these crappy games. You're talking 20 games that I'm just churning out just to get me up to that 400.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm almost there, I get tired of all of that crap that I just played, and I'm not there. So just mentally, I'm like, I still have to turn through more shit, and I have to do it flawlessly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I find myself, usually that's when I turn to multiplayer games with no achievements, right?
Yep.
Where I can play this game, and there's no achievement that's going to throw me off.
What
right?
did you turn to?
It's Madden, and what else? Gears 4.
Yeah.
There's a couple of modes that, I don't have to. I know I won't get an achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Although.
typically Halo is one that I go to. I have a feeling that's going to rear its head pretty soon. Especially with the spring update for the Master Chief Collection. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
I saw
They're-
something I
they're-
didn't finish.
Yeah, they're revamping it. Yep.
Oh boy.
So, oh yeah.
I did just think of something.
Yep.
And this goes along with, something that can block you from getting to the point that you want, or like the goal that you want, is if you're playing one of those games you think doesn't have that achievement in it, and you accidentally pop an achievement.
Well, I don't play like that. I know every achievement that's in the
Yeah,
game and
like,
when you're gonna pop it. So
I-
that will never happen to me. It's just if I accidentally forget, type of thing.
Yeah.
I know. I have spreadsheets for days of all
That
of
is
the
true.
achievements that I can unlock, and how to unlock them and everything like that. But it's finding the ones that I have to specifically do with a specific score with a specific time that it takes to get that.
Yeah.
And that's when it starts to, bog me down a little bit. When I'm free open and I'm just scoring, I just go.
You just go.
And, so what got me, I hit 400,000, obviously. What got me past it and what I've learned with past milestones is, like, once I finally get there, I would be like, well, I'm there. Now what? Right? What's next? I found just get there, stop, and then the next day, just pop an achievement. Just pop one. Get you off the number, and then you want to fix it. You want to go higher. So
So
that's all I
basically,
did.
you're an OCD sufferer who can't help but push yourself back onto it. You're like, oh, look, a nice
Yeah.
round number. Oh, now I fucked it.
Exactly.
Gotta get another
and that
100K.
it took me 400,000 Gamerscore to realize, like, hey, I just have to push myself past that milestone. Like, continue on. There's always more, and there's dozens of games that I have to play and complete because of my goal this year to complete all the AAA games that I've started. Right?
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
Is that your goal?
yeah.
Whew.
Like in the past year, yeah.
That's,
And actually, that unless anyone has anything else about blocks, mental blocks,
unless something pops
that's
up.
okay. It's a good segue into what we've been playing because one of them I am on the cusp of completing is Madden 18. Been playing that this week. Yep. I would say I spent about 10 hours dabbling in the multiplayer. So not getting achievements, just messing around, just playing games. I'm at 44 hours. 34 of those hours were achievement hunting. So I would say you could probably do it in under 30 hours, but I did just enjoy playing Madden. It's a pretty good Madden. You know, I have one achievement left, which I will get after we record this, and it'll be done. So that's one game off the list.
Oh, that's good.
It is. They made it way too easy, like I said on the previous show, to play defense. Like far too easy. But I'll play Madden 19 and I'll open it when it comes out. Finally.
Well, yeah, unless they do something silly like put another Patriots player on the front. That would be hilarious, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think that will happen this year.
would.
Maybe if they had won.
Maybe.
Nah, they can't do it 2 years in a row.
They already have.
Yeah, but who are
17 and 18.
they going to use?
Danny Amendola.
Ugh.
Right, okay.
Short.
You probably got more chance
Just
of Rex
his head.
Burkhead, but okay.
Yeah. So Madden 18 will be done.
Well, that's good.
Hopefully tonight. It will be done tonight. It's going to drive me insane if I don't get it off.
Yeah.
And a couple games that I used to, again, position myself to that 400,000 because I was being super anal about it. Need for Speed to get myself to 399,000. I was saving the 10G, one of the 10G achievements for getting a specific full set. Just needed one more. Finally got it. So that put me at 399. And well, before that, to get to 399, I started Resident Evil 5. Picked it up for $20.
Chris!
And I figured,
Chris! Shiver!
That's basically what it was.
That
Had
is
a
the
friend-
whole game right there. That's the whole game.
Yep, basically. Had a friend take me through on the second hardest difficulty because you have to do that first in order to unlock Veteran.
It's Japanese style.
Yep.
Weird.
So you have to do the second hardest, then unlock the hardest, and then do it again. Luckily, he had the unlimited ammo rocket launcher.
Yep.
What?
And the unlimited ammo Magnum pistol.
Cheating.
Yep.
Yep.
That's cheating.
He had that.
It's one shot every boss, yeah.
Every
Yeah.
boss, yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Basically. So we completed our veteran play, or was it professional? I think it's called. One of them. I can't remember. Second hardest difficulty. We completed it in under 3 hours. And it might have been right around 3 hours. Got about 315 gamer score that I was counting on. Then Need for Speed put me to 399. And then I kind of cheaped out and used an ACA Neo Geo game just to get me there. One I've been sitting on for a while.
Lame!
Yeah, so I did it, but it had to come off the list anyway. So that's 2 games this week I've completed off of my list. And then one that I bought last week, but I think I started it, played a little bit. South Park: The Fractured Butthole. I like that game a lot. It is
Better than the last
I
one.
like
yeah?
the combat. I think so, yes.
Yeah.
But I've also heard a lot of people say that the first one was their favorite one.
I think the
I
comedy
like
in
the
the
combat
first
more.
one might have been a bit fresher.
Yeah, I could see that. The combat and the comedy in this one and the story it has me more intrigued than the first one. So I'll keep going ahead with that one. And so now my goal is 500,000 Gamerscore by the end of the year.
Bum, bum, bum.
So we have what do I have? 90,900 Gamerscore to go right now.
You got 10 months.
So, Tyler,
Or 99,000.
my challenge to you is to get on Mike's account and get a 3G achievement before the end of the year.
Oh wait, I know the perfect game.
Please don't
for
do
it.
that. Please don't do that.
Half-Life 2.
Oh no. Actually, it's already on my tag, and I already accounted for the fix, so please don't do that.
Damn. I'm gonna go back on and fuck it up.
Please don't.
No.
So,
I won't.
Benny, I think you alluded to a little surprise.
I did.
earlier?
I was almost mysterious, wasn't I?
Almost.
So, I believe, the first of us to finish a challenge this year.
You are.
Yep.
Yep. While admittedly this was not as ridiculous a time-consuming challenge as I've given Tyler and you, it is done.
Yep.
The ACA, well, yeah, but the ACA Neo Geo Power Stars Golf, or whatever the hell that game was.
Turf Masters.
Turf Masters, that's the one. It's done.
Yep.
It's finished. No more will I have to curse at the wind for blowing the wrong way. No more will I have to chip out of the bunker only to find that my club either hits 100% and sends it into the water feature behind the hole, or doesn't hit it at all. No more will I have to realise that I've already pressed the club power and that I can't change the ability, the hitbox for whether I miss or hit the ball.
Yep.
Oh.
You know my pain. Yes, you understand it now?
It
All
was
right, now do that, I think 22 more times.
Yeah, that was not much fun.
Ridiculous.
That was
good job. Props to you. Clap,
job.
clap.
yes.
I'll play an audio track of clapping.
Takes a bow. But yeah, so that's done. I managed to finish that off earlier in the week, didn't I?
Do we give him another one?
Whoa!
No.
What is this?
Unfortunately, I think you and I might have exaggerated or we're just plain stupid as to how hard that game actually is.
To be fair, he does have one more challenge.
Does he?
Technically two more challenges.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
Mike, you
yeah,
already
yeah,
used
yeah.
yours on Sea of Thieves, and Tyler gets to choose one more.
Yes. So
yeah, that's
I should've-
upcoming.
Yeah, that'll be good. Sea
Yeah,
of Thieves is gonna be good fun.
we'll
else you
get
got?
to that later. But yeah, so
Yeah.
that was done earlier in the week. Then I played a certain amount of Need for Speed as well. I've started collecting things, which I wasn't sure whether I was going to do, but I have. I've started,
Chips.
trying
they're
to get.
chips. They're casino chips.
No, I've only done a few of those. Those things suck. There's like 149 of them or something ludicrous like that.
Ew.
200 or
Yes.
something stupid.
That's
That's going to be
gross.
horrendous. No, I've been trying to get. I just did it as a casual little thing. I tried to get all the jumps.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Just
There's
because-
not too many of those.
You'd think that. You think that. I've done all the jumps to 3 stars. No achievement. So, all the ones that I can see on my map, I've done to 3 stars, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think some you have to actually drive through them to unlock them. To even find them on the map.
Yes, you do have to do that.
I
Can
don't.
confirm.
I do not know which ones I am missing.
Well, there's a lovely website you can go to called
There is,
trueachievements.com.
yeah, and there's interactive maps and all that kind of fun stuff. But it upsets me that I'm gonna have to load a computer up while playing my Xbox to sit there and look at a map to find a place where there's this. And this is just for one jump. Like, it won't be one jump. It'll be like
Right.
20, 30 that I'm missing or something stupid like that. But it's.
Right.
I've driven around almost all of that game. Like, if I've missed... I say almost because apparently I've missed the jump. But I've driven
Right.
so much of that game, and I'm just there thinking, really, I haven't seen this jump yet. You know, where's it hiding? Where have they put it? Because it's got to be somewhere ludicrous.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this might be one of these blocks. This might be one of these games that I just can't get around to doing because the drift areas are going to be enough fun. Also, you play that game online, everyone in the ranked lists has all the best cars, all completely modded.
Yep.
You stand zero chance, and everyone drives like
Yeah.
an absolute arse.
We're probably going to have to boost that one.
You don't need to boost it. You don't even need to win. You just have to play 10 ranked games.
Oh, okay.
10 ranked missions. You can't fail that. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that game is ongoing, but it's a collectibles hunt now and sort of challenges completion thing, which is not going to be much fun. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy driving around.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this Need for Speed. I hope they continue to build upon it.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
it should be good. But then I got bored of that, so I played Sims 4 for a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's give you an update on the Sims family that is
Oh, boy.
Ben's family. So after
Oh boy.
after starting a game where I had a man and his wife, or a man and then he got a wife. I can't remember which way around it went. I then proceeded to have triplets, if you remember,
Yes.
of which one got confiscated by social services.
Yes, I remember.
Because I did not know
still
that you
laugh
had to
about
have I did not know you had to have a high chair to feed your child. So that was fun. And then they've made it through kindergarten. They've made it through high school. They are now adults.
yay.
Okay.
Mum got electrocuted by the coffee machine and died.
No.
Oh my god.
Ben, what have you done?
She was repairing it, and then there was a puddle on the floor, and then she was dead. Now, this actually worked in my favour, if you would believe it.
Okay.
So
Terrible.
there is an achievement for befriending death in the game.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So death is a
yeah. person
in the game that you can befriend. So I now have that first contact with death for one of my Sims. So I'm going to get him to befriend.
Nice.
So yeah, I tried calling him the other day while I was playing, and he said he was too busy, sleeping. I didn't know Death slept, but apparently he's sleeping.
Yes.
So yeah,
You know.
as you do. But yeah, so my people are now going to be a tech guru and a master writer. So yeah, we're working on that.
Okay.
Dad is still alive. Dad is still knocking around. Yeah, we're slowly getting some achievements on that. That game's an ongoing project, but I enjoy it as a change of pace. It's really good fun.
Okay.
You murdering psychopath.
I didn't murder her. She just died in an
she just-
unfortunate
that happens.
unfortunate electrical
She
accident.
hated you so much.
That happens in Sims.
But yeah, so I also had one of my Sims. This was amazing. Charged straight from the shower without putting his clothes back on, straight to the computer, sit down and start playing. I was like,
was it all pixelated?
wait, what? What's that?
That's hilarious.
I don't know why
At
that
least he
happened.
didn't leave the house.
Yeah. It was a bit weird. But yeah, that has been my week. So, Tyler, what have you been
Yes.
playing?
So,
Wait, Ben.
oh,
Ben,
waiting.
did you forget something?
Oh yeah, what's your surprise?
My surprise? I finished my challenge, bitches.
Oh, was that it?
Oh, that. All right.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about the other thing that you purchased.
Oh no. So, yeah, I was gonna talk about that when we got to a later
Okay.
section,
We'll
but
save it for
no,
then.
I'll bring it now. No, you brought it up. You talked about it, so it gets brought up. So I have been umming and ahhing all week about whether I was going to buy a certain game.
What game would that be, Ben?
That would be Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yes.
Now, I have heard mixed things on this, and I don't think you've played it yet,
No, I haven't.
right?
It's yet to come. It's going to be probably making its first appearance sometime in this next week.
Okay. Good.
So yeah, if anyone who's listening hasn't looked into this game yet, it's set over in Europe during sort of medieval times, and you are a random peasant who takes up arms and becomes a knight and all this malarkey. But
Of course.
it's got its own combat system
standard.
for using, swords and shields and stuff. And it's one of these games where it's incredibly long. There is a lot of content, and it takes a lot of time to do a lot of things. So I've seen videos of people sharpening weapons on like grindstones and things like that.
That's weird.
I'm gonna lose myself to this game. It's gonna be a lot of time put in. So I'm just gonna try and get myself going. I'm gonna try and get working on this game, start working my way up through the knightly orders and start learning how to use my sword and shield and my bow. I'm going to become a badass. But the problem, if I sound hesitant about this game, it's because I've got a sneaky suspicion that it's going to be really, really long. So when Mike earlier said I was going to have no time left, it's because most of it's going to go into this and probably Monster Hunter World as well.
Probably.
I will be curious to find out next week in what we've been playing if this has to go on my I have to play list.
See,
because that's another thing.
One of the big draws for me about this game is that it's single player as well. Now that sounds really antisocial, I know.
That's Ben.
But it means that I can pick this up whenever I want. I don't have to wait for other people to be online. I don't have to... Looking at you, Mike, you douche.
Whoa! Jeez, shots fired.
Yeah.
That escalated real quick. That caught me off surprise.
I 3 times this week I was like, well, I'll look in Mike's online. Oh no, he's got a real life to deal with.
All right, to be fair, I was on the West Coast this week.
He was.
All right.
He was doing
Yeah.
stuff.
So, it's something that I can pick up and play. I can just work my way through it, and hopefully, if they've put a bit of imagination into the achievements, it won't get too old too quick. Don't say that, Tyler. Don't say that. It's gonna be great.
It sounds like it'd be a good streaming game. Whoa.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
Oh.
It might well be. I may find some time on a day like Wednesday to
Mayhaps.
to stream this.
It's like we have a schedule or something coming out.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to bother writing that in the schedule. That's the best part.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, it's upcoming. It's going to be good fun. I'm going to become an
Good.
awesome
excited.
knight. Me too.
I will watch it. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So,
All right, the Silver Shroud. What have you been working on?
So this week it's kind of light. I went through. There was one. Actually, I did have a weird thing, and I'll have to ask you about this, Mike, right now. The game Paladin.
Yes.
So I was missing one achievement for getting a total of $35,000. All right.
Because you did not listen to my pro tip.
No, I did not. Anyways, so I was missing that achievement, but as I was away from that, and as I was playing Fallout last week, and the week before that, like I think I did this game like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was missing that one. Paladin disappeared from my gamer tag.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I sat there. I was looking through my achievements on Xbox. There was nothing. Like
I know what happened.
Weird. What?
There's a feature that came out 2 updates ago. It's called Hide. You can hide your achievements, and it won't pop back up until you play the game again.
Oh, okay. I got really confused. I didn't know what was going on. I thought something like glitched or something, and I had to get all the achievements again. But okay.
Yep. So it just, if people want to use it, let's say there's a 0G game and you want to hide it off of your profile, you hit the Xbox button, go over to the achievements, go see all my achievements, and it brings up a list of all the games, right? If you scroll down over a specific game, let's say Madden 18, you can press X and hide it.
Oh, okay.
So, yep,
Okay.
Pro tips.
Thanks, Mike.
yep.
Okay,
That's what I'm here for.
I got slightly scared, but anyways, so I got the last achievement on that. Easiest way.
Now we should talk about why you missed that achievement.
Why I missed that achievement was because when
You didn't listen to
I
Mike.
didn't. Because when you're playing through the game, it doesn't matter what difficulty you're on. So just set the game to easy. But
Yep.
when you are on level 40, get the boss's health down almost all the way where it'll only take like 2 shots,
Yep.
and then switch it to hard. Because when you kill the boss on hard, you automatically get $50,000.
There is that. That will also do it.
Yep.
You can also, if you don't want to risk messing up and dying, just play on easy and wait until all the enemies get really close to you, kill them, and get all the money, and you will have the money before level, what is it, 39,
Oh,
I think?
that's pretty handy.
Yep. So instead of shooting across the screen where you can't see them, and by the time you get there, the money disappears,
Well,
you wait till they come closer, kill them, and then there it is.
yeah, I did it a bit different. I got him down in health, and then one like I said, he probably had 1 or 2 things left. But there's an upgrade that you can get where if you take damage, a mini nuke automatically goes off.
Yes.
So I just ran right into him because I hadn't gotten hit yet. So I was just like, screw it,
All right.
nuke it.
That's one way.
So, but I did that. So that was a completion on there. I think that was only like 90 G. But then I went through and started playing Refunked.
Yep.
Again, 'cause
which on sale this week for $1.50.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yep.
So I don't know if I have a problem with this game, but I actually like it. It's weird. Like, I like
It's
this game.
Kind of
you just-
relaxing.
It is. Like, there's
Yep.
nothing hard about it. You're just running, hitting these buttons. Like, you're just, like, yeah, it's the same pattern every time, but
Yeah.
I have fun playing it. Like, I sat here this morning and I was just playing. I wasn't, like, yeah, I was trying to get the 8-minute, the 33%, and the 4-minute one, but I wasn't stressing over them. I was just like, no,
Right.
you know. The first
How
time-
cool would that game have been if it had been a generator thing that made a random course every time?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be,
Yeah.
yeah, but then the achievements wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
all
would.
of-
If
would
you
they?
make it sort of all the same obstacles, different orders and in different orientations.
Yeah,
I
guess.
don't know if I would have played the game.
But no, I actually like that game. So I'm still missing the 4-minute run. I've gotten my time down to 4 minutes and I believe it was 5 seconds.
Oh,
And
heartbreak.
I was just like, so
Yeah.
I died a little on the inside. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go back to Fallout 4.
Yeah. Well, real quick, we
Yes.
should talk about I said it was on sale this week.
Uh-huh.
Microsoft has been doing a separate deals instead of deals with gold that
Oh.
they do once a week that resets every Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you go over to the store, you press the Xbox button again, go over to store, and then go down, there is a deals tab.
Oh.
If you click on that, generally every week, usually, there is a publisher sale and some sort of indie sale.
Okay.
Right? That's where these games are. Like Firewatch is on sale, Refunked is on sale. There's a bunch there, and if you ever want to know what's on sale this week, Mr. Stallion83 at Stallion83 on Twitter does a lovely list with all of the guides every
Yes, he
single
does.
week. So definitely check that out.
So, continuing on.
Sorry.
That's okay. So as you know, I have been playing Fallout 4.
Really?
Yes.
When did you start that?
I don't know. I started that. I don't know. I started that a couple of weeks ago. Anyways, I am having a lot of fun. And finally, I decided to go through and start doing some of the, I guess, pushing towards the end game.
Right.
Because it did get to a point where I couldn't progress anywhere on the side stories for like the Brotherhood of Steel. And because I wasn't as far into the main story as I needed to be. And when I started doing those main story missions, my character was so overpowered where everyone was dying in one shot.
Ah,
Like I'm a level 51, 50, something like that. I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to be like a level 25 when you're doing this.
Yeah, you really need to
jeez.
progress the story.
So,
Because
now,
at that point, you're just
yeah,
walking through fields,
yeah.
casually throwing bullets into people's
Like-
faces.
Like I
what
shot.
is it? A walking sim with guns?
Yeah. So I shot a death claw like a couple times with my assault rifle and it died and I was just like, okay, this isn't even hard anymore. So I finally
Yeah.
decided to progress them. And now I'm starting to run into the blocks of I want the good ending. So I'm still gonna keep going with it. I'm probably just gonna wing it and
Right.
see what ending I can get.
I
Hopefully.
mean, their guides exist, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to use them because I don't really want to like.
It
spoil
ruined the
anything.
story.
Yeah. So, but no, I'm still having a lot of fun with this.
You're gonna have to tell me which ending you end up with because I've been wanting
Yeah.
to talk about this with someone for forever.
No, yeah, I'll probably end up having it complete. Oh, probably I might be doing it tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But so I've been doing that, and there was one other thing that I started looking into. It has nothing to do with the achievements for it, but I'm actually kind of curious about it. In Fallout, you can have mods.
Oh boy,
On
you're
it.
going down a dangerous hole.
I haven't touched them yet, because
Now they are paid, I believe, right?
nope, they're free.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
At least I'm pretty sure they are. If they're paid, then I'm not touching them. Anyway, I did I was just like, okay, I have to look at this. I have to know when as soon as you activate a mod, it doesn't matter what it is, it will disable all achievements for that character, even if you disable the mod.
Ooh, that's rough.
On your thing, it'll say
Don't
say
do
like
that.
save modded.
Ooh.
So, I'm not touching them yet. I'm going to finish my playthrough, and try to get all of the other end story game or achievements.
Yeah.
And then I will mess around with mods because some of them look fun.
Did you, by the way, did you go down that mine? Did you do that quest chain where you go down the mine? Have you run into that yet?
No, not
There's
yet.
a huge mine pit in the worlds, and it's
Okay.
got a quest chain down in the actual mine part of it. That's really it's all right. It's pretty fun. It's a cool quest chain, but that's the one I warned you about, where there's that random pit of water.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah. So
No, I haven't run into that yet. So, but
yeah.
it's some of the mods. Honestly, there's a lot of weapon mods that's on there that I looked at. There's one, and I don't know how it I know how it makes me feel. It's a little weird, and it's always it has the same theme. Okay, it's centered around female characters, and it's
Right.
always making them sexy. I was just sitting there, I was reading them, and there's some of them where it's it makes their butts bigger, it makes the the graphics for certain characters better in their faces, and it's just or there's sexy lingerie that they can wear, and it's just
Of course,
really,
there is.
people this is what you're doing with your spare time. You're making mods for Fallout characters. So it was a bit funny.
Nice.
So there was one that I am interested in. Christy actually told me about it. It makes weather conditions in the game worse, I guess, or more details to them. So the thunderstorms will look more realistic, or I think there's one for rad storms, that will make them cooler, I guess. It's gonna be interesting. I'll
Yep.
probably maybe stream myself messing around with a couple of mods. So
That
but,
could be fun to watch. I could
yeah.
get involved. I think there must be some out there that must be absolutely hilarious as well.
Right.
yeah. So
Nice little montage video
yeah,
of all of them.
of
Yeah,
just
definitely.
me messing around. So, but yeah. So that's all I've really been doing.
Okay. And then let's
but-
pass back to Mike.
Yeah.
If you're done, Tyler. Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I was gonna pass
Right.
it over to
Let's
Mike.
pass back to
Good
Mike.
job. You guys played more than one game
I
this,
know,
this
it's
week. I'm
weird.
so proud of all of you.
Just it feels weird. I feel like an unclean achievement hunter.
Wow. Shots fired again.
Oh, my.
Man.
You keep poking your head up above the parapet, man. Stop it.
Yeah. All right, so let's do what's out now. As Benny stated earlier, he's a little excited for Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yes.
Yep. There'll be more on that.
Many
And
more.
then also this week, actually the 13th is when they shipped out the Sea of Thieves controllers.
Yes.
Not the stands.
Nope.
The controllers
got-
came out. The stands got delayed until
April.
mid-April.
Yep.
Why?
They actually
Um.
they canceled my order.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure they
Yep.
canceled everybody's orders.
Yep.
So I do have a sad story.
Uh-oh.
I say sad story, but kind of my own stupidity. So
Yep.
I was sitting there. What was this? Friday night? No, Thursday night. Okay. I was
Yep.
playing. And I was enjoying an adult beverage. All right.
As you do.
As I do.
Yep.
And so I was just like, I got a text message from one of my coworkers, and he got his Sea of Thieves controller. And I looked at it,
Yep.
I was just like, I need this in my life. Why did I not order this already?
Right.
So I ordered the controller. I ordered the Sea of Thieves
Good.
one.
Good lad.
So that'll be here on Tuesday. So I'm super excited about that because it's a beautiful controller. Anyways, so here's where it gets sad. As I was enjoying my adult beverage, I knocked it over onto my controller.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that was my
That's-
sad story, but it got worse. So
God.
after I knocked it over, I dried it off and whatnot. I was just like, oh no. So as I started playing, I was like, my buttons are sticking. This is going to drive me crazy. And you know what I did?
What?
I ordered another controller. So I ordered one. I ordered the gray one that has the green in it.
Ooh, with the green, yes.
You want to know what Amazon did?
What?
They sent me the white one.
Ooh.
And I'm just like,
This is unacceptable.
I was sitting here and I opened the package. I was just like,
This is not
this
okay.
is not what I ordered. So I went on, I looked at my order, and it showed a picture of the gray one in the email that I had. And then I
Yep.
clicked on it, and then it showed the white one, and I was super confused. I didn't know what was happening. All right. I
Okay.
was just like, what's going on here? And then I was just like, okay. So I was just like, okay, maybe something happened.
Right.
Amazon had sent me an email saying that they did not have the gray one. All right.
Oh,
Do you know where that
Uh-huh.
email went?
junk mail.
Yep. So I'm sitting here. I'm just like, why did this email go to my junk mail? This would have been fantastic information to know. Because I was expecting a new controller that I didn't already have.
Right.
And I'm just like, why did this get sent to my junk mail? So I was super tempted to be like, okay, Amazon, why did you send this to my junk mail? Or why did my email sort this as
Just
junk?
just spam.
So
Yeah,
I was
it
a little
happens.
upset about it. I mean, I'm keeping the controller. I'll just order the
Oh,
gray.
I wouldn't.
I would. I need a controller right now because, unfortunately, I
Oh,
can't.
because we don't have 30 of them?
Well, I don't want to use the other ones. They're all just displays.
Too pretty?
Yeah, they're too pretty.
Yeah, that's
So I mean, it
I'd
is
use the other
different.
ones. I'd use each
It
of
is
them
But by the
once.
way,
Okay.
by the way, that is not a joke. We do have
We-
around 30
we do.
controllers.
So it is actually different from the white one I do have. The white one I have has the gold
Yep.
triggers and the gold D-pad. and the
Okay.
rubberized back. This one is just white.
Okay.
So it's not horrible, but I was a little saddened that Amazon kind of screwed me over a little bit on that. But
Yep. Well, you know, I'm gonna tack on here. I had a sad story.
oh no,
It's all
Yeah.
sad story a week.
Sad story, yeah. You know, instead of what's out now, we're gonna call this the sad
story.
corner.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
I was, you know, again trying to push for 400 and get there perfectly, and then I had some other stuff I had to take care of. Ended up forgetting my wallet when I left the house, and was angry at myself.
This is a
So
funny story.
I came, you know, I left, got to the store, had to drive back.
Yep.
Ran upstairs, my boots on and everything.
Bum, bum,
Walked
bum.
into my room, crunch, stepped on my white Xbox One stereo headset, destroyed it, and then had to drive to Walmart and buy another headset. And I did buy, I guess this could have been gadget time,
I guess
technically.
technically. Well, no, because you've already owned them. So
Yeah,
they're-
I guess so.
so-
Well, I was looking at the Astro A10s or
Ooh.
the Xbox One stereo one. Now, luckily, they had a little test station thing. So
Yep.
I tried on the Astros. They were comfortable, but they felt too flimsy where the adjusters are.
Uh-huh.
So I went with the stereo one, which is on Walmart.com for $50.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
Yeah,
That's very
they're a
good.
great headset for $50.
So
Now, go ahead.
my only thing is you can't really be too upset about crushing that headset, like, because you know why.
Well, I know.
and that's
it was
because
free.
we got it for free when we bought our Xbox One S's. So
Yep. No, it was just a nice headset.
it
I
was.
really liked
It
the
was.
white.
Like, I still use mine. That's what I use to chat on Xbox. So
Yep. No, they're good headsets. Also, side note with the Sea of Thieves controller, it is currently on sale, Microsoft.com for $65.
oof, I wish I had known that.
It just happened last
Oh,
night.
Okay, that's why.
Yep.
Whatever. Mine's gonna be here Tuesday, so.
Nice.
But yeah,
I ordered mine for $65.
Nice.
So
Very
suck
nice.
it.
very nice.
But before we get into the outro and our lovely sign-offs that we do every week, I just want to take a second and talk about our streaming.
Yes.
As of now, I am no longer traveling frequently.
As of now.
So,
Oh.
as of now.
Oh my.
Yep. So I'll be able to stream more. So first game I'm going to stream, I was either going to try to decide between Halo or Gears of War 4. Halo 5, sorry.
Yeah.
And I believe that is going to be Tuesday,
Okay.
tentatively.
Yeah.
For me.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'll have Benny tweet it out. It'll be on Facebook. I'll post on Instagram too, just so everyone sees it. And we already have Tyler's first part of the Silver
yes.
Shroud up on YouTube right now.
Yes, we do.
So go to our YouTube channel and check out his Becoming the Silver Shroud. And there will be more. It's a separate playlist just for Tyler,
Yep.
his streams. Don't forget, you cannot interact with the chat. So,
Yes.
but
We should have another addition to the Silver Shrouds stream this week. I know I
Okay.
said I was going to do
The
it last
saga, the epic.
week. Yeah. Well, it's not a saga. It's only 2 episodes. I know I said I was going to do it last week. Ended up not getting to it. So, unfortunately. But no, this week I'll definitely do it because his robots are finally starting to piss me off.
Yep.
So, yes, we will look forward to that this week.
Good stuff. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on that.
yeah, no. So there'll be more streams, and we're slowly rolling out more videos.
Boom.
So hopefully, you guys enjoy them. And if you do like them, go to we'll get to the channels and everything. But make sure you comment, like them. It really does help us out, especially on the streams and YouTube, especially.
Do what you
So,
please.
Yeah, I think that's it for this week, guys.
Yeah.
It's so thank you all for listening this week, and we'll talk about some more stuff next week. Hopefully, Kingdom Come.
Yeah, we're going to get
Benny.
some people slapped down with
Yeah.
my big knightly sword.
How about some Monster Hunter? How about that?
We could probably do some of that as well,
Yeah.
maybe some of that
you'd kill an Andrea.
boring monster hunting. God.
All right.
So, hey Ben, what's the Twitter?
Boom.
It's at entirely_X.
Boom.
Look at that, Tyler, the
It
Insta.
is entirely _X_gaming_podcast because we all know no goddamn spaces.
And you can go there and look at my lovely 400,000 that is now screwed up permanently. So you can go look at it, admire it, or hate on it. I don't care.
Bit of both.
We also have facebook.com/entirelyxgaming and our YouTube channel, which, again, we don't have a special URL because we need more likes and subscribers. It's just go to YouTube and type in Entirely X, and we pop up. And like all of the videos, and make sure you hit subscribe. And then Mike, and just remember, life is pain for me seeks.
Right, I've been Ben, and it's time for Benedict, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality.
Oh God.
Isn't it prove?
Nah, I'm fairly sure it's short. It's show. I think I typed prove, but it's show.
Yeah. All right, and I'm Tyler, and it's time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Oh, God.